Give me but a second and we shall begin this horrible, horrible idea. This is probably a very terrible idea that I'm doing, but we're gonna do it. I love suffering. Don't you love suffering? You all love suffering, right? Welcome, boygling, to Final Fantasy VII, a challenge run. So what's the challenge run? Well, you see an aisle, and it's also listed in the description. This is solo character, initial equipment, no materia, no accessories, no items. Or actually, it's no items, no accessory, no escape, my bad. So, what this means is, I can only use one character the entire game. If I cannot use that character, which is going to be Cloud, then the next character that becomes the solo character is the field character. So that's solo character. Initial equipment. I cannot change my starting equipment. No items. I cannot use any items in or out of battle. I am allowed to sell items. No accessories. You cannot equip any accessories. And no escape. So, give me just a second. What that means is I'm not allowed to run from any fights, period. Let me make sure that I have the right one here. Yes, I have the right one. With that said, let's jump into the game. I don't know why I have to do that every single time. So, we're gonna start this. I am gonna be skipping a lot of dialogue. This, if you're looking for an actual guide for Final Fantasy VII, I would highly recommend, my actual playthrough of the game. That one's a little bit more in-depth, and you know, it's not a challenge run. Is there a... I don't know if you can do fast forward on a Steam person. So yes, we are using a Steam person. At least with the Steam person, I don't have to deal with, you know, the awfulness that is forbidden technology, because... oh my god, was that terrible. I also get a lot more saves to work with a Steam person. I forget if this, this is the one game where originally circle was the confirm button and X was the cancel button. I just used the X to enter this game, so that's telling me that it's probably fixed for this version of the game. How do you do fast forward? There's gotta be a fast forward for this version, right? Whoa. Why is that like that? So, okay. Oh, I see. For some reason it stuck the keyboard. Why is it stuck the keyboard? What? Why is it stuck to the keyboard? Is it not registering my controller properly? It has to be registering my controller because, I'm actually, you know, using my controller. That's weird. Let me make sure everything else is fine. Memory. We're gonna put it on, active for now. Normally, the menu button's on triangle. This version of, FF7 is weird, because I had to make a Square account to play, and I don't know why. Like, it feels weird, you know? What? I cannot check anything yet. I won my first battle. So anything related to, like, bugs or glitches... Wait, I don't know if we're gonna be using bugs or glitches much here. So yeah, we're just gonna be skipping through the... So! For these challenge runs... I was thinking of changing the character's name. I was thinking about it, but I don't know if I'm going to. I don't know if I'm going to, honestly. Yeah, I'm just not gonna bother with it this time. I didn't think about it until now. I don't even know who I would name characters at the moment. I don't know why it's, like, mapped the, keyboard. That's weird. It's gonna take me a little bit of time to get used to buttons. I do appreciate how much faster, load screens are. So no items. Meaning we can use magic, which is good. However, this is going to be a problem later in the game. Let me tell you how much of a problem that's going to be later in the game. It's going to be a very big problem. Because keep in mind, I have 2 materia slots I'm working with. That's all I get, is 2 materia slots. So, I gotta be very frugal about what materia I have on. Which is gonna be a bit of a pain in the butt, you know. I am still gonna grab items, because items are good. I sell. We want the items to sell. So this first, this starting part of the game is gonna be, you know, slow. As per usual. I don't remember her mouth being open like that. Then again, it's been a while since I touched, FF7, so, you know. Will I do any mods for FF7? I don't know yet. Maybe. Maybe, I don't know yet. There is I did do a speed run of this, and if you do it perfectly, you can skip a lot of the encounters. So, I have to kill Barrett. Barrett must die before I can do anything. Farewell, Barrett. It is nice to hear this music again, though. It's been a very long time. Ow. Ow. Da, da, da. And now Barrett's dead. Barrett's not dead, somehow. I don't know how Barrett wasn't dead. Okay, something's really funky with the controls here. Something is exceptionally funky. What are these controls? Why is my triangle button the pause button? Bro, the controls are all funky. 1 second at a save point. I'm gonna exit the game real quick to see if I can fix the control. Because this does not feel right. Like, something is really messed up. And here we're gonna bolt you. Since I can't use items, I can still use magic. And we want to use magic on that. So, this is not a very favorable situation to be in. I'm kind of really hurt. Alright, so I'm gonna save. Right here. I'm gonna quit. Alright, so give me just a second. Let me see what I can do about the, this. I want this to be this. Cancel is that. Menu is supposed to be that. Those are all correct. Page up. Page down. Target should be this. Start should be this. What does switch mean? Switch? Fine, you can be, you will not be anything, apparently. Page down. Okay, we will see if that's correct. Hopefully. Okay. Why did you force me to do this? Alright. Alright. Everything seems correct. Back in we go. And we're gonna get probably our most important materia. The restore materia. Restore is gonna be exceptionally good. I could have sworn there was a fast forward feature. Unless, you know, they didn't include it for, FF7. Alright, so now is when I start parasing. This is where things get real bad. I honestly should put Cloud in back row. I really should put Cloud in back row. I think I messed up by not having Cloud in back row. This is really, really bad. And I gotta escape like this. That's really, really bad. Even more so if I don't kill him with, you know, better HP. I am dead. I am so dead. This is not a very good start. This part's a lot harder. A lot of this game's a lot harder when you can't use items. Really? I cannot kill you. So yeah, you're gonna see this game over screen a lot. You're gonna see this game over screen a lot. I want to put you in back row. This is not a very good start. This is actually a terrible start. Because I have like half my HP. Oh boy, this is gonna be a rough playthrough. But never said it was easy. I have beaten this once. Both hyperspace challenges I have beaten once. They're both awful in their own ways. And now we just won't. At least now we're taking half damage compared to what we were earlier. Still, I mean, that's still a good chunk of damage that I'm taking. And I still got escape from this area, which, you know, you don't get fully healed until you fully leave this area, which is not a very good sign of things to come. Now we sit here and wait. Wait for you to lower your hail. Because I don't want to eat a hail laser. That would really suck right now. The worst part of this is I may have to do a fresh file if I get locked here. And In a no materia version of run, this is a lot easier because you can use potions to heal. He has 800 HP, so he should be close to being dead. That's about 10 turns or 10 hits. Not with the focus scorpion tails I'm taking though. Not with the focus scorpion tails. I got 51 HP and I gotta escape with that amount, huh? Alright. I'm not gonna bother saving because that's gonna be a waste of time. And you have to make sure to save Jesse. Otherwise you can't leave. Now comes the scary part. That is awful. Actually, that's not too bad. I mean, it's still bad, but it's not too bad. That's a lot of beam guns. That's a lot of damage I'm still taking. Oh god, and a crit. Crits are the last things I need. Yo, bye. Yo, bye. Alright, so far so good. We're getting close. Oh no! No! This is terrible! I think I lost! Oh god. Oh my god, I might live. Oh no, I have no magic. I have no magic, guys. Uh-oh. Barely. Oh my god, I barely got out. And that's how this challenge is gonna be. In the no materia version, it's not that hard. You know why? Because you can use a whole bunch of healing items. Here? Nah, not dude. You suffer. You suffer greatly. Hey, are you around by, any chance? So I'm gonna do something interesting for this playthrough. I'm gonna be as mean as I can to everyone except Barrett. You better get out of here. Go ahead and grab this potion. Because that potion would be useful. Am I fully healed? Yes. So I'm gonna fight, because it'll give me a little bit more EXP and money. I don't actually have to use both, but you know. I could just put myself front row. Never mind, it's a little late to do that. So this, for those who are curious about the history of this, I've only done this once in the past, as I mentioned. I did this back during my Game Facts days, when me and Garland the Great were, you know, doing all these challenge runs and stuff. So yeah, Garland the Great, I don't know if he still does FF7 challenge runs anymore. I know he still does some videos. I don't think he does anything with FF7 anymore, honestly. But, he used to do a lot of challenge runs for, FF7. If there's anyone that knows the game better than me, I would put my money down on, Garland. A free potion. So that potion, I'm also doing this as a way to, set up the other file. I don't need a do. I mean, I could show how the first area goes in the other file, but there's no real reason. It's mostly hold the hack, and then use potions to heal. That's all the, no materia version is. These runs do require a lot of luck, and I got lucky in that, I didn't die. And, you know, I don't want to have to sit through all of this every single time I, want to do this. I could have sworn you could, fast forward. I could have sworn you could fast forward in, this game. Also, I find it funny how it doesn't register, L2 or R2, even though, you know, the PS1 had L2 R2. So I can't even do the, quick menu, main menu. With the L1, L2, R1, R2 start select. That's in like every Square game ever. Or at least every Final Fantasy ever. So back in the day, this is how you have to get through, all of these, cutscenes. You just have to keep mashing buttons. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the open mouths were not a thing in, the original. Why is everyone get their mouth open like a fist? Hey, are you around? I hope you are. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you, Wedge. I mean, it's still a little bit faster than the original, but like, you know. Massa Massi, Massa Massa, Massa Massa Massa. Massa Massa. Massa Massa Massa. So, what we're going to be doing is setting up for both files. Because what you want to do, and this is the only way you're going to progress in the game at this point, is you're going to want to get Cloud's Meteor Rain. So yes, you're going to have to grind for Meteor Rain at this point in the game already. So that's what we're going to be doing. And this is also why I'm not doing a fresh file for the no materia version. Any future runs will start with this save file. Because really, it's not going to change very much at first dungeon, it's really not. And it'll just save time, you know. It is funny. So, yeah. For those who don't know, I am one of those people that failed at the Guard Scorpion on my first playthrough. Multiple times. I did game over a lot on them. But let's be honest. Let's be honest. How many people didn't fail the first time? Because of the way that it was, worded. So I'm gonna go in here. I am going to save. I think the set. No. Can I do it right now? I cannot right now. I think I can only save after I do the upcoming event. So we gotta do all of this. Oh, I should have gotten the flower. I should have gotten it and gave it to Marlene. Not this time. So I fudged that up a little bit. I figured that would be mean to Aerith, but I guess it's not. I think you get bonus points for Tifa if you go over at Tifa right now. I don't know how the whole gate mechanic actually works. Because, you know, I don't mess with the gate mechanics very much. You would think I would know that, but it's like one of the few things of this game that I don't actually know very well. It's Cloud that does. Cloud says, be careful when it hails up. Attack it while it hails up. It's gonna counterattack with a counter or something, you know? So, like, it's worded poorly. And when you're a young person like I was, it misled. By the way, hey, can you see if this person has fast forward for me? Also, where are they looking at? How have they seen this? Okay, like, looking at a photo. I have questions. Where exactly, how did they see all of this at the same time? They have to have been looking at a photo, but they don't have a phone. So, how did they see this? Questions. I have questions, damn it. I was gonna rename characters, by the way, hate. It's just an upscale version. I see. At the very least, when I get the save file made, I won't have to worry about, redoing all of this every single time. Again, if you want to see how the game's actually played and all the dialogue, check my original play or my previous playthrough of the game. I don't really need to do another full playthrough of the game, because I already have a full playthrough. I'm just doing challenge runs, just to, you know, do something, you know. Did you catch the start of this hate? Did you see me game over? The no items version is definitely rough. I'm not gonna explain. I'm probably not gonna get Barrett because I don't remember how to do everything. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and save. Because again, we need to do this for both save files. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab this. Alright. And what we're going to do is, we're gonna put this in save pen. So save pen is where that save file is now. Boost everyone to level 99. I don't need to do that. So, since we're doing a bit of grinding, we're gonna level up lightning. Ice is not gonna be useful. Ice is one of the weaker elements of the game. Alright, so we're gonna do the grinding. I got 2,000 gil. I think I can still grind over here. So yeah, we're gonna be grinding over here. I'm gonna put Cloud... No, I don't need to put Cloud in the front row right now. The hardest part of getting VTuberEN is, you can't think of many times to use spells. I love using spells. I gotta get rid of everyone before I can do anything. Stats work. Yeah, they work. And now we get rid of Barrett. So this is always the worst part of this whole challenge, is the grind. You have to do a lot of grinding early on. And this is where the big grind comes in. I could use magic, but I don't want to. It's just an HD version with bug fixes. Gotcha. Are you gonna off yourself, Barret? Probably not, no. If that should do, Barret. Alright, now we can do this. So yeah, we don't need any of our limit breaks. We just need... Meteor Rain. Which is gonna take a little bit of time to get, you know? And what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna put you in the front row. For now. Actually, I don't think I really need to put you in the front row. So yeah, this is what the grind is. We're gonna do this right now. So, how's everyone's night been? Everyone's been good? This is gonna take the bulk of the time. I was gonna do this ahead of time, but I decided, you know what? I'll just do this on stream, just have something to do. Plus, you know, just to show how the start of the game actually is. Oh wow, okay, I can kill. What? Steam! Really? Steam's acting up there? Okay, yeah, something funky. That was Steam. Really? Steam? Is acting up with Biscuit? Why? Huh? Ether. Why did Steam do that? I don't understand why that's a problem. Why is my Steam so weird? WIM early quadrant skill work. Yeah, WIM never got fixed. Ow. 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 Internet breaks probably. I wonder if people have issues with Steam doing what happens. Give me a second. Who's messaging me? Give me a second again. Alright. It's so weird, because, like... That's not good. Ow. Like, Steam should never be doing that. And again, it doesn't do that. Yeah, like, I don't understand why I'm having issues like that. Because, like, this is a brand new controller. It shouldn't be the controller. Unless for some reason Bluetooth is weird, but like, why would Bluetooth be the issue? But then what else could it be? Because it doesn't do this in every game. It's so weird, dude. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to switch over to wait mode. Wait mode is actually recommended. Wait mode is very much recommended. Like, the only times I really had issues with Steam was mostly with the Ho-Ho games. Like the sewer melts in particular. I do remember this acting up in, really you again? In, Gunvolt. Which, I don't know why and it only acted up in Gunvolt at the very end, which I don't know why. And then you just saw it act up there. But like, every other game I've done on Steam has never done that. So like the entirety of all the East games I've done, no problem. Not a single problem. Guilty Gear, no problem. So, what's going on? Why you do this with some games? Ow. So the worst part of this grind is, if you need a rest, you gotta go back to the inn to rest. And that's gonna revive, you know, Tifa and Barrett. Which, you know, that's a problem in itself because you have to kill them again, and again, and again. So, if you want to know how long it takes to get VTuberEN, you gotta kill, I think, 70 to 80 enemies with Cloud to get level 2, and then 70 to 80 more enemies to get level 3, and then you'll have VTuberEN. So I think you gotta kill at least 140 to 160 enemies. Do you mean like outright, or just like while playing, if flat out refuse to recognize it while playing? But it was working while at some point. And even with like the Shantae games, I didn't have any issues, so I don't know. Also, this is gonna be very good for the no materia run that will happen later on. Because I'm getting a whole bunch of items right now. Which is gonna be very important for the no materia version, because items are very, very good. Items are exceptionally good. These guys are very important because they drop ethers. And those always sell for 750 gil. Which, you can't really use ethers like a no materia version because you're not using MP. So you might as well sell them. And, you know, that's a lot of money you're going to be getting from ethers alone. Now, I think normally you switch controllers and no matter what... Wow. What game was it? Ow. Ow. Stop using fire! That's the thing I don't want you to use. Smoke cables? Really? Weird. Very weird. So in a normal playthrough of the game, you never have to do this. Also, in the normal playthrough of the game, honestly, even in a normal playthrough, you don't really need the front row very much. Magic is overpowered. And items are overpowered in this game. So you can just sit in the back row and take like half damage from all physicals the entire game. If you really wanted to. And if a no materia version of this run, I can use tranquilizers. Which is going to be very, very good for that run. Because that lets me take 33% less damage overall. Now granted, it does mean that your limit gauge will fill up a lot slower, so you're gonna have to handle that with care, especially when you get to when you need to use VTuberEN. You again. I mean, you missed, so that's good. And you are going to need VTuberEN. So you're probably going to see me ignore some items. Like, if the train graveyard, I might ignore items. Because there's not going to be a reason for me to get items there. I mean, there are high potions, those are very good. But overall, I don't really need them that early. Ow. I'm trying to remember why I'm having difficulty in FF8 with the Rensakuken. Because I swear I'm not that bad with Rensakuken. But like, I am doing so badly with that limit break for some reason. Like, I use and never miss on that. You again? You really like having me fight this guy. Ow. Now I have to go heal up. So apparently there's a way to skip past those guards at the bottom of the screen. And if you do, it does get you out of Sector 7. I don't know if that lets you skip part of the game or not, but you can. You can do that. Hengill. Hengill is nothing. It's just me that they're all back, so I'm gonna have to, you know, chop them all down again. I am gonna save my game. I do appreciate all the save files here. I really wish other FFs would do that. You're not gonna let me jump down? Really? So the materia shop, we are going to get a fire materia. Let me look at my materia. It's gonna take a while. So all materia is not gonna be that useful. I'm just using it right now. You know what? I don't even need all. I'm gonna go buy a fire materia, right? You know, actually what I'm going to do is, I'm gonna switch this for Restore. Let's level up Restore. It's not much AP, but I mean, you know, let's go ahead and level Restore up. All this good for money. But since you're not supposed to be able to sell materia in a no, materia run, you can't really use that. Don't act, Cloud! I need him to not die. I'm gonna whittle everyone's HP down. Except Cloud. Do not hack Cloud. So I can make this a lot easier. Or, you know, that can happen. Oh, okay. How did you miss, Cloud? So yeah, now I could go a lot longer because I'm gonna have to restore. I honestly should have done that the first time. So endgame is gonna be interesting because remember, ooh, that's pretty good. I only get 2 materia slots the entire game, which is a very big problem. A very big problem. I can use manipulate and enemy skill, but you know, that's gonna cause issues on its own. Ow. Cloud, really? You miss? You Ginkleberry? You Genghis Kong? Oh, you miss. I won't tell you who. Final Fantasy VII is a very easy game overall. If you're playing it normally, it's a very easy game. For most of the game, you can generally just hold circle and you'll win. For most of the game, you can generally just hold circle and you'll win. Early beta. I'm not gonna be able to get beta that easily. In fact, I don't think I can get beta in a solo character run. Because I'm pretty sure he's just gonna boot your solo character out of the party. So beta's a no-go, which is a bit problematic. Because of, why do you keep giving me this guy? Because of, Great Glacier? I mean, I'm gonna try, but I don't think I can get it. Thank you, Cloud. I am gonna try the Midgar Solemn skip though. We'll see if that actually works. It'll be a little bit rough to do though. Bro, why do you keep giving me this guy? Stop giving me this guy. It's like the worst enemy to get here. Here's the thing. I gotta be careful when trying to get Shrine, because I can't spend a lot of time in a fight with Materia Keeper, because Materia Keeper's gonna do a lot of damage to me. Shrine is a very good enemy skill, though. Also, keep in mind, I'm limited on MP. I am very limited on MP. So, if I run out of MP, that's it. I don't have any more MP to use. You're starting to see what the issue is with the, with this run? I mean, you can, but like, then you have to use Yuffie, and here's the thing. I hate this guy. We are not getting Yuffie in this run, I think. I don't remember if you have to get Yuffie in order to, be able to buy the items that you need? I don't remember. But that side quest is atrocious. Because getting to Woot High is a pain in the butt. And you know, if we want to do Woot High, we can do it later. I think we could do Woot High later. Normally I don't, you know, ignore Yuffie, but, you know, in this run we're probably gonna ignore Yuffie. Because ultimately, there's no real reason to get Yuffie, because you're using one character. Likewise, we are not gonna be getting Vincent. There's no reason to get Vincent at all. In fact, there's no reason to go into Cassandra Manor whatsoever. It'd be nice to get the Destruct Materia, but ultimately we're not gonna get, well, do I want to try and get the Destruct Materia? The problem is, the enemies there are evil in a solo character run. So it's probably better to not go into Cassandra Manor. I'm trying to decide what to do because it's been a long time. The funny thing is, I think I wrote FAQs for this run, but I don't remember it anymore because it's been so long. So let's try to plan things out. So what I want to do is, I want to get Lightning leveled up. I want to get Lightning leveled up because Lightning's gonna matter a lot for most of the game. I also want to get a Fire Materia and level it up. Because if I can't use Beta, I can use Fire. And Fire 2 is gonna be very helpful in, the Great Glacier area. I mean, all only hates 30,000 AP a master, so you know. So yeah, I want to get Lightning leveled up. I want Restore leveled up, and I want Fire leveled up. Ice does not matter. Ice is the worst of the elements. I also want to get a Poison Materia, which I mean that's easy to do. You get a free one. The Poison Materia is going to be very important for some fights. We're going to be using a Poison Materia to bypass some bosses, for the most part. Yeah, Dragon Materia in this game is a pain in the butt. And that's what makes this run very, very painful. Because the best place to grind Materia outside of the Northern Cave at the end of the game is, it's actually outside Miguel, and that's only like 300 AP, which is not a whole lot. It's really not. And this is what I'm saving my MP for. So, in addition to Materia, I have to be very frugal about when I use MP, and I also gotta be very frugal about my random encounters. The worst place that I'm gonna have early on, well, one of the worst places in Disc 1 is gonna be in North Corral, or Mount Corral. Because the bombs are going to be a big problem. Because I'm not going to be able to kill the bombs in one hit. Meaning they're going to self-destruct and do a lot of damage to me. Which is going to be a problem. And then, in, like, say, a no materia run, there's a specific enemy that evades all physical, so you can imagine how that's going to be a problem in that run. Also, we're going to want the poison for, so, bombs, well, if you inflict poison on it and never damage it afterwards, it will never change phases. Same with Materia Keeper. If you poison it and never damage it ever again, it will never use Cure here, but it will also never use Shrine. So you gotta be careful with that if you want to get Shrine. You can also use it on Demon's Gate, which I never knew, really. Which, you know, is very useful. You can use, I think you can use it on Hurts as well. So that'll help in regards to dealing with the hurts. Hey! I'm trying to remember, Spider Web. Do you steal that or win it from the Chimera bug? I can't remember if you steal it or win it from a Chimera bug. Or do you morph it? I think if you morph it, you get an hourglass. I think you gotta steal it, right? They're from Gongaga, if you're curious. Specifically Gongaga. Yeah, if only we could get sources. That would be really, really nice. Carry armor's gonna be a problem. I'm just gonna say that now. Carry armor's gonna be an exceptionally big problem. It's a steal, so in a no materia run, that's an item I can't use, which is a shame. Because Spider Silk or Spider Web is a very, very powerful item. There is a way of getting some in Sector 4, but you gotta be very careful there. You do want to get some of them if you can, but if you can't get them, then, I mean, you can't get them. I think they're a rare drop from a Graph Strike. But yeah, carry armor's gonna be a massive problem. For the simple fact that, it's very easy to game over on. Without Shrine or Magic Breath, that's gonna be very hard. So I may want to try to get... The problem with Magic Breath is it's gonna be a one-shot. So I can't really even get Magic Breath. If I run it to a Skilva on Gaia's Cliff, that's almost a guaranteed game over. Because Magic Breath's just gonna kill me. There's a lot of scenarios in this game where you're just gonna die. Why do you keep giving me this guy? So what prompted me to do this, other than I wanted more stuff to do? Well, I never really did any challenge runs for my channel, so, you know what, I decided, hey, let me try to do a challenge run for this game. And so here we are. We're doing a challenge run. The sad part is, I have to do this grind. Which I really kind of wish I did this grind off screen, but here we are. It is what it is, you know. You get to experience how it is yourself. I thought of trying some other challenge runs too, but I don't know what other challenge runs to do for games. I could try to do like a one life run on a game like Donkey Kong Country or Super Mario Bros. Or something like that. I've never done that. And honestly, doing a one life run sounds really freaking hard. Especially on something like Donkey Kong Country, where it's very easy to die, you know? Or, you know, Super Mario Bros. 1, where it's very easy to die. Like, if I die once, then it's game over. The stream ends right there again. I don't know how entertaining that would be, and I don't even know how long some of the streams would be. Like, would that be something people would want? Like, one life only? I guess, I don't know, that doesn't really seem that exciting. Are you giving me that? Why do you keep giving me this guy? Ow. Ow. Steam? Steam was locking up on me again. I was trying to press the button and Steam wouldn't let me. Yeah, there's some weird issue with Steam that's making it so that buttons act like they're not being pressed or something, or are getting stuck. I had that happen on Ho-Ho last time too with the PS5 controller, so I know it's not the controller. But yeah, anything that comes to mind for you, hate, for any games, for like challenges? How have I not gotten the next limit break yet? I swear I've killed enough enemies. Actually, what's my materia looking like? It'll be a little bit. Who would be kind of nice with the Simra headquarters, but I don't think I'm going to get it before then. That's a lot of grinding to get that leveled up. Ow! And I don't think doing like a let's do level 100 at the start of the game for FF8 is going to be interesting either. Also, that would take a while to get up to level 100. And honestly, I don't think that really changes anything, because like, I would have to ban like encounter none and encounter half, and really, I mean, is that really exciting? Doing a level 1 run of Final Fantasy IX I've never done, but like, that's also, again, is that exciting to watch someone do? That's the issue I'm having with a lot of the challenges. It's like, is that something that people would watch? I mean, people watch a lot of silly things on the internet, you know? Also, what's everyone's opinion on this AI crap that YouTube's trying to do? Like, here, you can make videos on YouTube, Or, you can make shorts on YouTube using AI. You know, that day that we said that we weren't going to, we were trying to stop on the platform because it's stealing stuff from, creators and, you know, views and revenue from creators. What happened to that? Why are we suddenly allowing, AI slop? Because that's all that is AI slop. Nobody wants this AI stuff. Like, every company keeps pushing AI, and it's like, bro, nobody wants this, like, at all. Like, nobody wants this AI stuff. By the way, Cure's pretty busted early on. Thank you, Cloud. But yeah, like, I don't understand. Like, if I recall, I think Witch was doing that too, and it's just like, bro, stop with the AI. Also, the fact that Witch is doing this, like, you have to verify, you have to scan your face to verify your, age. It's like, bro, come on. Like, stop trying to steal people's information. That's all that is trying to control what people do. Nobody wants to give their face to you. Like, it shouldn't have to come to that. Like, there's no reason that you should have to do that. And it's all because of this stupid stuff that's happening overseas, you know? It's like, bro, really? Like, the fact that it's like, and what kills me is that it's always the same rhetorical of, oh, think of the children. You know what? Maybe the parents should be parents and do what they should do. And, you know, do parental controls and stuff. No, seriously, why is it doing that? Stop that. It might be a Bluetooth thing that's causing it. I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking about it. But yeah, it's pretty bad that parents nowadays, their main idea of dealing with their kids is like, here, have an iPad, and just leave them with an iPad. Or, you know, in some cases, like I've seen here, they just let the kids wander around outside and not, you know, watch them. Like, I've seen that way too much, and it's like, some parent you are just letting your kid wander around the streets all day and not, you know, pay attention to them whatsoever. Like, this next generation is just, it's gonna be a bad generation of people. Because they ain't gonna know how to think for themselves. They're gonna rely entirely on, you know, AI to do their thinking. Or other people do their thinking. It's just bad. Hey, Blade Beam. Now I just gotta kill 70 more people. Okay, Steam. So, you see what I'm talking about here? Steam's acting up again for no reason. Like, it was acting like I was holding the button and I wasn't holding the button. No, seriously, why does Steam do that? Can you look that up? Hey, can you see if other people are having issues with Steam, acting like inputs are being held or, you know, not recognizing inputs? I know I asked you this a lot, but, like, I really need to know, man. I really need to know if there's other people have this issue. You said you don't have the issue, so... It can't just be me. There's no way it's just one person out of thousands and thousands of people that have this issue. Also, I remember that... How many people remember that one person? I don't know if it's just one or many people. Anyone remember that one person that spent years just grinding at level 99 at the start of the game before continuing the game? Anyone remember that? Like, what drives someone to do that? Like, what point are they trying to prove? How long it takes? Because, like, you know, I feel like you have better uses of your time than grinding at level 99 in the very first area of a game. It's like how that guy did Kingdom Hearts 1 in the Station of Waking. Like, not even Destiny Island, but in the Station of Waking. It's just like, bro, why? I think it took them like 5 years or something like that to get done with that, if not even longer. And it's like, you know, there's way better times, or way better things to do with your time. I say, as I'm sitting here grinding to get my VTuberEN. I gotta have my VTuberEN, dude. I guess I could... You know, what would be a good challenge for Digimon World 1? How far you could get with one Digimon only? I mean, you can beat the game with one Digimon. It's been done. I've done it. It's just, you know, really hard to do. It's honestly very hard to do. Because you gotta know what you're doing to do it. And don't worry, we will get Digimon World 2 at some point. I'm actually debating making Digimon World 2 like a night stream instead of putting it in the long game slot, just because of how tedious that game is. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it should be a night stream, or do you think it should be a long game stream? Or whenever I get done with all the other long games I have. Which, you know, is East Hen, Xenoblade Chronicles X, and Ho-Ho Artificial Dream in Arcadia. I got 3 games to get through before I could do, you know, forbidden technology stuff. I kinda wish there was just a run button. Like, you could just make a default run. I don't know why you would ever wanna not make a run button. Like, why would you wanna do this the entire game? Like, there's no reason to do that. And like, there's never a reason to, like, walk at any point in the game. How'd you miss Cloud? So what other materia do we need? So, for by the way, spoilers. There's gonna be lots of spoilers in this. Okay, so I think I am going to need resist for the Hojo fight. I remember having to use resist to deal with Hojo because of all the status effects. So that means I'm gonna have to level up a heal materia to get resist. Which takes a while to do, by the way. I thought I was hearing something. So I do need to get that leveled up. Other stuff that will not be using, Comet is not going to be used. It costs too much MP to use, so it's overall not very efficient. Ultima also very inefficient. The sealed materia not really going to help. And you don't get sealed until the end of the game anyways. Most support materia, pretty much useless. Independent materia, we're not really going to use very many of those either. Because there's no real reason to use them, in all honesty. Because most of your materia is going to be like magic materia or command materia. You might use a couple summon materias here and there, but that's not going to happen very often, in all honesty. Especially since you get limited use of summons. Summons are going to be very, very not helpful. And they also cost a lot of MP. So you're going to be using specifically magic and command. Now, of the command materias, you can't use throw because that's using items. Guild Hoss, I think you can use. Actually, is Guild Hoss banned? I don't think Guild Hoss is banned. I am doing the Steam version, and we're doing a challenge run. This is a solo character, initial equipment, no items, no accessories, no escape run of the game. So this is not your typical run of Final Fantasy VII. Ow! Just in case, I don't want to die. Just in case. So what are materials? Let me think. Gravity is not really going to be useful like this run. Because gravity just won't help very much. Revive. We're going to use the revive materia one time. Yes, this is one of the hardcore runs. That is the run we're doing right now. I am setting up the save file for this run and the next challenge run. I could have done this ahead of time, but you know, I didn't think about it. So, it is what it is. It's giving me time to think about how I want to plan things out. So we do want to use enemy skill. Enemy skill is going to be very important. Because enemy skill is going to give us access to good stuff. Restore is going to be our big materia. We want the restore materia at all times. Because you're not going to have any other way to heal. So keep restore any materia that does status effects are ultimately going to be useless in this run. So barrier, time, mystify, all of those, they're useless in this run. So don't even worry about those. Death Blow is very risky, and ultimately your physical attacks are not going to do very much damage. So Death Blow is not going to be useful. Manipulate can be useful, actually. And we're probably going to use Manipulate for a couple things. In particular, we're going to use Manipulate to try to get enemy skills. But we're also going to use it to try to deal with enemies in general. Depending on the enemy. Cassandra HQ might be a little bit of a problem. Especially if I get too many fights trying to get where I need to go. Other problematic areas, Great Glacier is going to be problematic. Because, you're not going to have very many heal spots up there. And Stilva and Malboro are very, very bad things to run into up there. If you run into a Malboro and it uses bad breath on you, you're done. That's just going to be a game over for you. If you run into a Stilva and a Stilva uses magic breath, you're more than likely dead. Again, carry armor's a problem. Demon's Gate might be a problem. I'm not sure. Demon's Gate does hurt, but you can poison it, if I recall. And if you could poison it, then, you know, you just sit there and let it die. Hawk, you're gonna be using, probably gonna use Revive on him, use Life. I think Life instantly defeats him, right? Someone correct me if Life does not instantly defeat, Nag. I know Phoenix Down instantly defeats him, but I don't remember if, the Life spell does. If it does not, then, I mean, you know, I think it has a chance of missing too, which is a problem. Mount Evil might be a problem if you're trying to get old items, which, I mean, a lot of the items you don't really need there. And even in a no item run, like, counterattack materia is not going to help you. And a second all materia is not really going to do anything for you. So ultimately, you can just skip, like, most of Mountain Evil. Like, yeah, there's a couple of elixirs you can get, but, like, you know, just Not really worth trying to run through there. If you really want it, you can come back later in the game and try to get all the stuff. But ultimately, you don't really need it so badly. Man, this is taking a while. So you can see how long... I think it takes about a couple hours to get the Meteor Rain. And again, you need Meteor Rain if you're going to be doing a solo character run. There are different solo character runs. Like, there's a solo character run for Sig, but, like, you have to play all the way up to Sig normally. Which, like, That's like half the game you're using SIG, which isn't really that interesting, I think. I did do an enemy skill only run of the game too, which that's an interesting run to say the least. It's also kinda hard because you play normally until you get your first enemy skill on the enemy skill materia, and then you can't do anything else. Barret or Tifa would be interesting. Tifa would be kinda hard. Like, I don't know if you could do this kind of run with Barret or Tifa. You might be able to, but it would be very hard. Especially with Tifa, because Tifa is, not very durable. You can see for her HP, she's not very durable. That's the fun part. Well, if you're doing the initial equipment, like, let me look at, everyone's. Barret only gets one materia slot. Yeah, these two, they only get a single materia slot. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to go take care of a couple things real quick. BRB. I'll leave you. Give me just a second, if you will. Hey, do you normally play, wired or wireless? I'm taking care of a couple things real quick, so don't mind me. Making sure there's, nothing going on anywhere. Making sure there's nothing going on anywhere. Let me see. Alright, give me just a second, if you will. Huh. Apparently Iris is, streaming, but, I'll be fine. It'll be fine. You're playing wireless? So that makes it even more interesting then, because I play wireless, so what's the deal? And you use Steam, so... Do you think it's the Bluetooth off the computer that's acting up? Like, that's the only other solution. Like, is either Steam or it's Bluetooth? Because it's not the controller. It's not the controller. Also, I was thinking about challenge runs. I guess I could do some for Final Fantasy V, like Final Fantasy 1, 5, 3, 2, etc. Not that I really want to go back to 1, 2, or 3. 5 I could probably try something, but like... I'm also not really that well versed in 5. So I don't know if that would be, you know, a mistake. You have Steam on 99% of the time. The only downside is you have to run everything through Steam. Why do you have to run everything through Steam? Also, yeah, Steam's on, like, all the time. Whenever I'm on the computer, Steam's always on. I'm gonna heal. You Blade Beam! Blade Beam! What about to Hyrule Warriors? Ah, yes. That's like my... That Hyrule Warriors bit is equal to like GG's September 21st bit. And I wonder if GG's gonna be doing that all day again on the 21st. Like, I really hope not, because, you know, 4 Berserkers, you really want me to do 4 Berserkers? I mean, I'd have to unlock Berserker first. Which, I don't even know when I would unlock Berserker. When do you unlock Berserker? Is that Fire Crystal? Want her? So that's the second one then, huh? I mean, if anything, I could just fast forward, everything, right? I could just hit the fast forward button and we'd be good. It would probably be a lot of grinding that would be needed. I'd have to grind for 4, Death Sickles. Because Death Sickles are like the one thing that we need. Are Berserkers immune to confusion? I don't think they are, right? Ow. Like, why would they be immune to confusion? And you know, I should try to show off the fixed, magic defense thing. Magic evasion, I know magic defense is fixed to this version. Is magic defense percent fixed? That's magic evasion, by the way. don't remember if magic evasion didn't work or not in this game. Every class beat FF5 most vegetables in Rog smashing. I mean, yeah, because Rogs are broken. Rogs are absolutely broken. The downside that is your limit hit on your Rogs, because you can't buy any of those Rogs after you leave the first world, so that's a little problematic. Also, I had to set my D-pad to be my joystick because for some reason you can't use the D-pad by default, and I don't know why. So I had to set a joystick in a Steam for to register my D-pad. I don't like using sticks in RPGs. Yeah, you grind rods for world. I know, but you're still limited on your rods. Like, trying to beat the rest of the game with just limited rods is, very rough. Did you see that video about FF8 being using only items? It's like, how? There's no offensive items in Final Fantasy VIII. You can't do that. There's no, like, grenades or anything. It's like FF9. You didn't check? There's also one for FF10, which, I mean... that's also a thing you can't really do because, you know, you need Riku. And you don't get Riku until like halfway through the game. Yeah, I never watched it either. I never watched it. There's a lot of videos that I get recommended that I don't watch, and I'm just like, but I'm also at the same, I'm like, why? Why? Why would you do this to yourself? Apparently you can turn random encounters off if you really wanted to, because that's how they get in that's how they do the whole skip disc 1 thing. There's a way of skipping the hierarchy of Disc 1 the moment you leave Midgar now. And it works on all versions of the game. But it's very precise. And that was recently discovered last year, I think, or this year, something like that. It's really weird, dude. Yeah, it has those as items, but the thing is, you're not gonna have those at the start of the game. How are you gonna get those at the start of the game? You're not. It's impossible to get at the start of the game. Like, it's physically impossible to get those stones at the start of the game. You cannot get those from cards! Well, you can, but, like, you gotta get them from, like, the boss cards. Which you don't get until, Galbadia Garden. As far as I remember, anyways. Ow. Ow! I hate this enemy. Ow! Stop it! Yay, level up! I'm still trying to get VTuberEN. It's almost been 2 hours. There's a way of doing level 1 in Kingdom Hearts, but like, why would I do that to myself? Chocobo moved by a phoenix? Yeah. And, you know, you're not gonna have those items all the time either. They're very rare items. So I don't even know how you would do items only for FF8. I feel like that's impossible. Cloud? You numbskull. Level 1 crowd mode, yeah. Yeah, let's do Beast Castle at level 1. Ugh. Let's do the final dungeon at level 1. I mean, it's been done. People have done it. But you know what? Those people are also a lot better at the game than I am. I do not consider myself a Kingdom Hearts expert. I'm just okay at Kingdom Hearts. Simple spam? For what, Kingdom Hearts 1 or Kingdom Hearts 2? Well, Simpla's not even in Kingdom Hearts 2, is he? He's not a summon. He's a playful ally. It might also kick off into Peter Pan spam in Kingdom Hearts 2. Peter Pan allows you to just infinite human bosses. Actually, I think Peter Pan lets you infinite everything. I don't remember, I never really used, you remember Simplest Roar, me, Lucas? Like, I never really used summons. I never had the reason to. Like, if I used anything, it was mostly Peter Pan in, Kingdom Hearts 1. Or, I used Peter Pan in Kingdom Hearts 2 for the Hades, Olympus Coliseum tournament for summons. Because Peter Pan was best there. Why is Peter Pan so good in every game? Yeah, that's Peter Pan. Apparently you can shortcut your way through stuff. Like, there's a way of shortcutting through Hollow Bastion using Dumbo in Kingdom Hearts 1, so you can skip a whole bunch of triggers. You can skip the Riku 1 fight if you use Dumbo, if I recall correctly. I'm not 100% sure, though, if that's a good idea. I don't know if that means you can continue on without fighting Riku or not. Cloud with his giant slab of metal. Slab of metal. That's all it is. It's just a big old, you know, slab of metal. That's all Buster Sword is. Yay, it's this chucklehead again. We're doing slightly more damage. Only slightly, like 3 points more damage, I think. Where's my VTuberEN? I want it. I want it so badly. And don't worry, we will get a Final Fantasy X again. And when I do Final Fantasy X again, I will be using the Expert Spear Grid. Because I never have. And I want to see what the Expert Spear Grid is like. I don't know how difficult the game's gonna be. Now, I'm gonna say right now, when I do Final Fantasy X HD, I am not doing the Dark Aeons or Penance because, like, it's not fun, dude. It's a thing. See, I'm also. You know, I'm also half tempted not to do Final Fantasy X HD because I've already done Final Fantasy X. Do I really need to do it again? But with the Expert Spear Grid? Like, I'm not gonna be doing Final Fantasy X-2. So, like, you know. Because why would I want to subject myself to Final Fantasy X-2 again? I don't. I really don't. Final Fantasy X-2 was so bad. It was not fun. HD changes things, but you don't remember what all it changes. I mean, here's the thing. I played the international version for the channel. Through Forbidden Technology. So, like, I've already basically done. If it's the same as the international version, then, like, I don't really need to touch it, right? I know they make Omega Weapon actually stronger. I don't remember if that was like the international version or if that was like the HD remake. You know, you can look. You know what? Give me a second. Hold on. I'm gonna check something. Let me look. Final Fantasy X HD. Let's see. Differences for the original. Alright, it still does not have an option to skip cutscenes. The remasters are the game's international versions. So these are the same as the international version. Give me a second. Oh, there's a thing for the remaster. That's an audio drama. Okay. Let me look. Yeah, I think it's exactly the same as the remaster version. The expert grid is more customized station for characters. Ah. So yeah, what do you think, Kate? Should I even bother with Final Fantasy X again? When I've already done the international version? Can you check my channel, see when the last time was that I did Final Fantasy X? Because when was the last time I did Final Fantasy X? Do I have anything better to do? I mean, I could do, you know, new games. Technically, you know. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it, like, before the other long games, because those are new games I haven't done yet, but, like... Oh yeah, I got Digimon I still gotta do, too. I forgot, that's another long game. Like East Hen, Xenoblade Chronicles, which I'm doing right now. Got Ho-Ho game, Digimon Story, Cyber Sleuth. You know those games? We meet two different Pokemon lives. We do not compare Digimon and Pokemon in this household. We do not, we don't compare them. No comparing. There's no comparison. If I wanted to, I could do... If I wanted to, I could do a glitch in this game to get infinite elixirs, but I don't think I should abuse glitches like that. I think. Also, I feel like if I do Final Fantasy X HD, I have to do Final Fantasy X2 HD, which... ugh. Because if you do one, you gotta do the other, right? Also, we don't want to compare it to Pokemon because of what Nintendo's doing with their stupid patent. Which is... people are saying that it's very specific to Pokemon in general, but like, it's really vague. It's still really vague if you don't look at the nitty-gritty, you know? I still haven't gotten it. And Square, don't forget Square. Especially if I think about, like, mounts transforming from aerial to walking state when touching the ground. That's like, every freaking game that has a vehicle does that, dude. Like, you can't just patent that. Like, that's such a loose thing, a patent. Like, so many games does that with, mounts. Like, what are they gonna do? Go after Final Fantasy because you ride the Chocobo that can go from aerial to ground? Because Chocobos are mounts? You know what I mean? It really does feel like a villain arc, it really does. And it's kind of sad. Also, the prices, dude, the prices are ridiculous. How have I not gotten this limit break yet? It's not 140 that I need to, get the, limit level 3, is it? Damn it. Whatever. I'll just use it. I would rather not use it, but I'll use it. And we're trying to compensate for those tariffs. Yeah, like, everyone's trying to raise prices stuff for these tariffs. Can the tariffs even go through, like, at all? Like, did any tariffs actually happen? I'm not even know-how about the tariffs, so, you know. I don't even know if they even happened. Last I recall, they were put on hold, right? Yeah, I remember they talked about but they, like, put it on hold, didn't they? Ow. Not the one damage. You know what game I'm very glad I'm not replaying? I mean, tariffs are very tricky business, I feel like. They're very tricky, I think. I forgot what I was gonna say now. Ow! We're still not taking less damage, that's for sure. Ow. Oh yeah, you know which game I'm glad I'm not gonna be doing anytime soon? It's Final Fantasy 12. Because I don't want to do the Zodiac Ages. Ah. Like, I think I'm good with Final Fantasy 12, honestly. One time is good enough. Also, apparently the Final Fantasy 13 Saga is on sale right now on Steam. Also, Final Fantasy 4 The After Years, the 3D version is on sale too. Just saying, if I really want to suffer. Ho-Ho Shimigami Tensei Space Capture System is a Suma Satsun. It's a Suma Satsun? What do you mean? That actually sounds kinda interesting, though I have to see how that handles itself. Excuse me. All this grinding is making me go sleepy Betty guy. And it keeps giving me this chucklehead. The one guy that I don't want to fight and keeps giving me. No. Ow. You'll probably beat it before I get it. Probably, because Xenoblade's gonna take a while, dude. Xenoblade is gonna take a while. And then after Xenoblade is either gonna be that game, East 10, or the Digimon game. And I don't know which one I want to do first. Because that's gonna be like, probably 3 months from now, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I do a long game, it usually takes 3 months to get through. It takes a stupid amount of time to get through these games. Which is probably why people don't do long games very much anymore. And why people probably prefer the shorter games. Because A, attention span, and B, people just don't have time to play long games. I do because, like, I got nothing going on. I don't do anything else with my spare time, so I got all the time in the world to do stuff like that, even if I was working. But yeah, like, nobody really, like, anyone with a proper full-time job, and who knows what else they do, maybe they're married and, you know, have, you know, other stuff to do. They just don't have time for these long games anymore. Like, let me ask you something. When's the last time Naka has done a long game? Like, I haven't watched Naka in a long time, but like, when's the last time he's actually done a long game? He still is? Like, he's still doing long games? Then again, Naka does like a stream or a video every day. So like every other day is like the other video. He's doing a roguelike. Ah. Also, for those of you wondering, don't expect me to do a roguelike. The only roguelike you're probably gonna see from me is Digimon World 2, and that's gonna be pain. That's gonna be so much pain. Also, I watched Callie do Metal Gear Solid Delta, and she already got through to, right after the fear. One of the Blaze Blues is a roguelike, I remember that. Like, Callie is like halfway done with the game already, I think. Like, she got through, she got a Granin, she beat the fear, she got rid of the end early, I think she's about to head to the mountain area next, if I recall. I think that's after the whole thing with Granin, right? So, like, she's blazing through that game, and she's playing on Extreme, dude. She's playing on the American Extreme mode, I think. So, you know, that should tell you how good Callie is at the game. Like, Callie's very good. Like, she is a gamer. I will take my hats off to her. She is a gamer. 61 episodes of Cassette Beast, which is an RPG, and 38 episodes of Cult of like, wow. Hey, another level up! I think by the time you get to around level 15 is when you should be getting, VTuberEN, if all things are going right. You know, I am gonna go save, because it's been a while. And, you know, it's always good to save. You never know what might happen, right? I'm not gonna rest at the inn. I got this nap that won't leave me alone. I was right at the right spot. So I'm gonna put this right, actually I'm gonna put it right here. No, I'm not gonna do that yet. We will get our materia later. Or, yeah, materia. This is the no items run. So, as you can imagine, doing all these level ups will make the upcoming areas easier normally. I'm gonna be honest, levels don't really make that much of a difference in this game, in my honest opinion. It does matter to some degree, don't get me wrong, because more HP and stuff, but like, overall stats just don't feel that important in this game. Rao's last RPG was Demon's Soul. Has Rao done Bloodborne? I don't think Rao's done Bloodborne, right? Also, I mean, to be fair, I was gonna say 52 episodes is a lot, but, I mean, it's Rao. Rao doesn't, you know, play for like 3 hours like I do. So, of course, it would take Rao more videos to do. I wonder how much time I spent on Bloodborne. Probably about 30 hours, yeah. If it was about 3 hours and there was 9 streams, it's about 30 hours, give or take. I bet Rao's gonna struggle with the first boss like I did, too. Because that first boss is kind of a jerk. He really is. 2 3-hour sessions cut down. And he does that 3 times a day? Doesn't he have like a full-time job too? How is he doing this like every single day for 3 different games? Where does he find the time to do all of that? He is insane. Like, I don't even think I'd be able to do that. Like, that's basically, okay, so he's doing the stream, he goes to work, comes home, or I don't know what time he does his job. Let's just say he wakes up, go work, comes home, does his first video, and then he edits that video, and then he does his second video, and then he edits that one, and then the third game, and then edits that one. And then he has to upload all of that. When does the guy do anything else? Like eat, or sleep, or you know, anything. It doesn't sound like he... Yeah, I mean, I'm my own editor, so I understand that, but like, bro, like, when does he have time to do literally anything? Like, I'm lucky to do, I mean, technically I could do like 3 streams a day. I could probably do 4 streams a day if I really wanted to. Not that I really want to, I have no reason to, but like, you know, if I really wanted to, I could stream like 8 hours every day. I don't really want to do that here, not in a row. And you know, like, most people aren't gonna watch an 8-hour VOD. That's also why I don't really like doing long VODs anymore. It's where I try to make 3 hours like the max, if I can. Because most people are not gonna watch a 8-hour, 7-hour VOD, you know? Honestly, most people probably don't even watch a 2-hour VOD. If I'm to be honest. Unless they really like the person. Why do you keep giving me this guy? You really like me fighting this stupid guy. Yeah, 2-3 hours for normal length VODs. Yeah, for the most part. I mean, there are times, and a lot of times that Nimi does like 4 to 5 hours. Give or take, you know. She usually goes about 3 hours. Maybe 2, but like, she usually hits about 4 hours, though. And like, you know, people are gonna watch Nimi. Because people like Nimi. So, I'm sure that no matter how long she streams, people are gonna watch her. Again, that's also a case of, if you like the person enough, you're gonna watch whatever they do for however long they do it, too. Like, in my case, I don't expect people to watch, like, my 3-4 hour VODs for the most part. Are you for real? This guy again? This guy again? Really? You know, I find it a little bit hilarious that Cloud's just dragging Barrett and Eva all around. They're just being dragged around on the ground. 90 episodes of some Super Mario Bros. X thing. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo starts doing stuff about fan games like that. Because, you know, Nintendo. I'm wondering if it is 140 kills I have to get, because this is taking a while. I think after I do this, I'm going to call it for tonight, because this is the grind episode. Sometimes we're going to have a grind episode. This is the earliest grind you're going to have to do. And the next time when we pick this up, we're gonna be, diving right in. And it's gonna be a fun time, let me tell ya. Now. You know, I do wonder how Ral would handle Expedition 33. But I doubt his PC's strong enough to handle that game. I don't know, maybe he has a PS5, who knows? I don't know what Ral has. I don't keep up with Ral like I used to. I saw he started a Rosencrantz Skelett game. Is that like the second game? I remember there being a second game, but I've never really seen the second Rosencrantz Skelett. Boy, you know how long it would take Ral to finish a Persona game? Zero mode of one of the games? Of which game? Wait, did he do another one of the Rosencrantz Skeletts years ago? When's the last time he did a Rosen game? Like, it feels like it's been years since he did a Rosencrantz Skelett. Why do you keep giving me this chucklehead? Ow! There is a gnat in here that's chewing me up. Why is there a gnat? It's been 5+ years. What made them go to Rosencrantz Skelett out of nowhere? By the way, in the Materia run, or the Materia version of the game, which I'm doing, money's gonna be very useful for the Materia. But otherwise, money is kinda whatever. In the Iron version, money is very, 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 very valuable. Because you're gonna be spending a lot of money for items, for high potions, for hack items. You're gonna be spending money. 6 years ago, good God. Bro, has it really been like 3 years since I last watched Growl? Like, I remember when I used to watch Growl like every single day. Even if it was for a game I didn't really care much for. Because I wasn't watching anyone. It was either Rao or Naka. And I watched their videos all the time because I wasn't watching anyone live. I never knew of VTubers back then. I mean, I guess I could watch, you know, like, VTuber live or, like, Maximilian Duke or something, but, like, I wasn't really into live streams back then. It's been almost 3 years since I watched Raocow every single day. I cannot believe that. Same with Naka. I think the last thing I saw of Naka was like the Dooms. I feel kind of bad too because I watched them all the time and I don't really watch them anymore. It's like I feel bad, really. Like I understand that, you know, things change and like eventually you'll get tired of watching someone. Like I'm sure that and I hate thinking about this, I'm sure that at some point I might not want to watch Nemi anymore. Or, you know, like, anyone from Hololive. But, like, you know, I'm gonna feel really bad about it, because it's like, I spent so much time watching them, you know, and in the case of, you know, like, Nemi, I interacted with them a lot, so it makes me feel really bad to just suddenly stop, you know, watching their content or, you know, interacting with them. You know what I mean? How have I not gotten this yet? Are you joking? Are you jostling me right now? Hey, I'm gonna ask you to look up how many kills Cloud needs to get to, level limit 3. Yeah, people change as they get older. I understand that. Don't get me wrong. I fully understand. I think overall, too, I just got more used to live streams. You know? I just got more used to watching people live. It's more fun seeing it happen in, you know, on the spot as opposed to, in a pre-recorded video. Nothing wrong with enjoying it in a pre-recorded video, but like, you can laugh with it alongside other people live, or even with a streamer live. Yeah, I like the interaction too. It's like right now, like, you wouldn't get this kind of interaction if you were watching this, like, as an actual video, like back in the day. Like, if it was like an LP video, like I used to do. You just don't get this kind of interaction. I mean, you probably could in, like, the comments, but, like, it's not the same. What do you mean it's 320 kills? What do you mean it's 320 kills? What? That includes from level limit 1, right? Going from 1 to 2, it includes that. Maybe it's level 22 that you get meteor rain this way. Fun fact, a thing I've never done, okay, in home, gotcha. A thing I've never done is a low-level challenge for this game. And honestly, I don't know if I want to do a low-level run, because that just seems annoying. I love fighting just one guy. I love fighting just one guy. Also, I really want to play that Chrono Gear game. Like, that Chrono Gear game, I hear it's very good. Are you okay? Yeah, the crony game. I hear it's very, very good. I also have the Flare game on my wish list too. I know I've done the game, but you know, they've since done a remaster of it or updated version of it, so I kind of want to do that one again too. Oh, it's really good, dude. It's really good. I'm hoping that Iris or Faye does it at some point. I'm surprised they haven't yet. The Flare game's the Flare game adds a crap ton of content. Yeah. Like, I'm also certain that it fixes some of the bugs. Because I remember, showing the bug to, the creator. So I wonder if the bug got fixed. You remember that where I, soft locked the game by going up above and, triggering stuff? And I'm sure even the main game content for, Nui Quest is, different than, the original itch.io version, which you cannot get anymore, by the way. That version doesn't exist anymore. It's only the Steam version, so if you don't have the itch.io version, you can't play that one anymore, sadly. Which I can understand. There's no reason to have that one if, you know, you have to update one. I mean, I still have it, so you know. I would like to finish my game. I mean, technically my game is done, but like, it's still in like, indefinite stasis because I still don't have anyone to do pixel art, man. The pixel art, that's the biggest thing holding it back. And it's the one thing that's killing the game. It's actually killing that game. Because I can't find anyone to do pixel art. Because I know that it needs to be pretty good. Yeah, like I need the pixel art so that, you know, I can get enemy graphics. I can do the battle animations. That's where the main problem is. Those are the two biggest hurdles. Like, the game itself is done. Like, battle system, done. Enemies, done. Gameplay, done. Like, everything's pretty much done. It's just enemy graphics and, battle animation. And I guess I would like to do, different, status icons. You know? Which, all of that is a little bit tricky. And honestly, I have half a mind to, like, rename some status effects. But I don't know if I would. Like, what would I rename Berserk? What would I almost want to rename, like, Stop, like, System Freeze or something, but, like, that's too long of a name. You know, make it more like VTuber related status effects, but like, I don't know what I would do with that. Rage baited. That's a glorious name for Berserk status. And I almost... Salty would be a good one. I almost want to make a status effect based on, like, you know, the whole VTubers can't do math thing. I almost want to make a status effect based on that. You know, I should make like a confusion status effect for the game. Actually, I don't even know what I would call the status. I might still call it confusing, but like icon would be like math. It's just math. Make the status icon called math. Which is funny because the item will heal, be like, cures math. You just cured yourself of math. It's funny how so many VTubers have issues with math. Like, math's not that hard, but so many VTubers just are bad at math. Unless your name is Ollie, then, you know, you're godlike at math. But, you know, there's not very many Ollies. There's more Guras than there are Ollies. Because if I recall, Gura was just really bad at math. Hey, VTuberEN! We did it! So there's VTuberEN. So I'm not worried about the achievements of this game. There's a few achievements like, not even Ollie can withstand GG. What do you mean? So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna heal. And then I'm gonna get rid of Barrett and Tifa again real quick. And then I am going to save the game. They had a collab with GG hard counter. Really? That's actually kind of terrifying. Because, you know, it's Ollie. GG is an interesting little creature, so to speak. Alright, let me off Barrett and Tifa real quick. So I'm holding upright there, and Steam wouldn't let me do upright. Wow, Steam. Steam is acting up again, I see. I love how Steam just acts up out of nowhere. We got a hot lady over here. This lady, sir, is smoking hot. And now we just finish this off, like normal, and then we will save. I just wanted my MP back. So we got a good amount of MP, that's gonna be good. I am gonna get a fire materia, and I am gonna save in 2 different slots. Why am I overlay over here? Alright, so let's go ahead and save in 2 different slots. Alright, so, save. What I'm going to do, this is going to be for this save file. This is going to be for backup. Actually, no, not that one. This is going to be, this one's going to be for the other run. This one's just so I can, you know, bypass all of that stuff at the start of the game for other runs. So this is going to be for the normal run. Whenever I do a normal run again. Alright, so let me go ahead and get the stuff that I want for the no item run. So I'm gonna go here. And we are gonna buy a fire materia. So we want this fire materia. That fire materia is going to be very useful. If you're wondering, you can buy, grenades here. You're ultimately going to want 99 grenades here for, the iron run. We're not going to be doing that right now. We are done for today. Alright. With that said, we are done for today. Let me go ahead and press this. We're gonna jump over here. There we go. I'm gonna check over here. Okay, that's all of that. I'm checking a couple things real quick. Okay. Let me check the achievements. Yeah, a lot of these achievements are just use burst limit rates, etc., etc., etc. Like, a lot of this stuff is just stuff that's not gonna happen. Alright. Apparently I dropped some frames at some point. What the heck? So yeah, I don't know what's causing the whole issue with, Steam just eating inputs, but it's gonna be very annoying. Gonna be very, very annoying. I can't believe it's active. Here's the thing. It doesn't happen in Final Fantasy VIII. Have you noticed that? It does not happen in FF8. Like, if it does, it's very, very rare. Or I don't really notice it. But, like, it doesn't really ever happen in FF8. So, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna call it there for night. We will see if I stream tomorrow night or not. I don't know if I will. You all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, night. And I'll catch you all on the flip side of boy. Oh boy, this is gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a big thing. Until next time, everyone, whatever that may be.